Froggy here. I wasn't going to shoot this video, but then I thought, you know, what the heck, it's a little bit unusual because what I'm doing is replacing a fan. Here's the old fan there, and it only had 2 speeds instead of 3. The middle speed was dead, so that's why we're replacing it. However, what's interesting is I'm going to change over the remote control, which is from the old fan, and I'm going to use it on the new fan. Now what's interesting is apparently these are kind of simple universal remote controls. Right there you can change the frequency. It's a radio frequency. If you have a conflict with another remote control, a fan remote control in another room, so we're going to just stay with the same frequency because I don't have any conflicts. What you have to do is you have to use the bracket. Here's the new fan over here, all taken apart. And there's just a couple of special things I want to show you. Don't try to use the old bracket over again. Use the new bracket because it's designed for the down tube and everything else. So use that new bracket. This has already been switched over because I had to disconnect all these wires so that I could drop off the old bracket. The old bracket is right there, and I put them all back together. It's black to black, white to white, and green to ground. So that's like the power end. I already shut the power off to the circuit. Now this is what comes out of the remote control unit, and I'm going to show you how I put that back together. Just some highlights. This is not like soup to nuts, the whole thing. This is just some highlights. The other thing that's interesting, besides using the old remote control over again, is I've got to delete the light kit. Because my wife didn't want the light kit on it, she just wanted the fan. So there's the light kit there, and there's a cover plate, and when I get to that I'll show you how to delete the light kit. Okay, right now I'm just putting some little rubber grommets into the holes in the fan blade, and that's anti-vibration, primarily anti-vibration, and you don't want these to be hard connected to the motor. You want a little bit of flexibility. So I'll just show you the interesting pieces of this install, of this replacement and reinstall as I go along. Okay? Here we are, as I told you, with the tricky part. The main control of power, think this is like the on-off of the power, is on this assembly here. Nothing to do with the remote control. The remote control is up above at a different level. But you still got to be able to turn the power on before the remote control works. So it says on the box it can be installed without the light kit. So that's what I'm trying to do. And there's the lights. You have to unscrew them and then unplug the wires from them, and then put this cap on there. So that pull cord down there, right in the middle, that's for the lights, and this pull cord here is for the fan. So I think we're getting close to being in the right direction. There's the fan blades. I assembled them to the irons. They call those attachments irons. I told you I was going to skip a lot in this because I've already done a video on a fan install. So this one just has a little tricky parts, reusing the remote control and removing a light kit. So light kit's off. This has to go up now, and then there's one plate in between right here. So this is going to attach there. That black in the middle is going to attach to there, and that'll allow me to put that little control module. Whoops, not that. Yeah, that one right there will allow me to put that one on. And then we're going to click that pull cord one time. That should power on the fan power, and then try the remote. So here we go. Okay, well, we've got that control center on the bottom there, and we've got one pull cord now because we took off the lights and we've only got fan. So the pull cord, we pull it one time, which is high speed, and then we're going to control the rest of the speeds with the remote. Or we could control them still with that pull cord if you wanted to. Anyway, I'm really excited to see if it's going to work. So we got a Hampton Bay remote, a Hunter fan, and we deleted the lights. So remember, I told you this was just going to be a highlight thing. Let's push it. It's turning. I pushed it on high speed. You always want to start motors if you can on high speed because it wears them if you try to start them on low speed. So that is working. Now let's try medium speed. Yeah, it slows down. And low speed. Should be nice and slow. And I can feel it moving air, which is what you want the fan to do. So there it is. Just a quickie, just a highlight on a fan install. Deleting the lights and also reusing a remote control from a different brand of fan. And there it is. Thumbs up if